Hey All-Stars, Tandy Hasser here, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Facebook invites and the marketing world. Now, I don't profess to be an expert in marketing, but I did take some marketing classes in college, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the things I learned during those classes that's very pertinent to what we do in Facebook. It's actually very relevant because Facebook operates differently than our normal marketing world does. So you may be familiar with marketing mostly in the form of television ads because that's what we see most often. And there's a reason we see those ads over and over and over again. It's not just so they reach a new target market with those ads. They play them over and over again because on average, unless it is a fantastic, wonderful ad, you usually only remember an ad and the product that's associated with that ad if you've seen it at least 7 times. The whole marketing world is actually based on that premise that they don't know when you're watching and where, so they want you to see something at least 7 times so that you remember it, and another time so it sticks in your mind and you want to buy it. We need to have that same mindset with our invites to our challenge groups. And here's where Facebook is a little bit different, and I want to talk about that. So Facebook only shows your average post to somewhere between 8 to 23%. I've seen studies that say anywhere in that range, but the fact is only on average about 16% of your Facebook friends are seeing each one of your posts. Now there's a handful of your friends, your really close, tight friends, that see every one of your posts because they're following you and they comment and they like your stuff all the time. But most of your friends, especially if they're new friends that you haven't met very long on Facebook, are only seeing a couple of your posts every once in a while. And if they haven't commented or liked one of your posts for at least 2 weeks to a month, they're not going to see your post at all unless it gets massive engagement. You see, Facebook uses engagement. Engagement is likes, comments, and shares to determine how many people on your friends list are going to see your post. So the more engagement a post gets, the more people see it. Here's why that's important to you. You want lots of engagement on your posts. But even if you don't have lots of engagement, that just means you need to post more often so that those same people will see that. For example, if I post a challenge group invite one time, let's say I post one once a month, and only 16% of my friends see that challenge group, and only 1 or 2 are interested, I could get discouraged real easy. It doesn't mean that the rest of the people following me aren't interested. It just means they haven't seen that invite yet. And remember, using the marketing principles, somebody needs to see something at least 7 times before they commit to buy something. Those are nationwide statistical averages. I'm not making these numbers up, guys. So here's why that's important. You need to post your opportunity, whether it's to a free group or a paid group, all the time. Because let's face it, our challenge group invites get the least engagement of most of our posts. For example, I can ask what I should do with my hair, and I will get hundreds of people commenting and telling me their opinion, because people love to give their opinion. But I get very few comments or likes on a challenge group invite post. It's not that people aren't interested, it's just not as fun, if that makes sense. So I need to post more often so that more people see it in the Facebook world. I think that most of us have this terrible fear of being salesy. At least that's one of my biggest fears, and it's one of the fears that I hear most often from my challengers. But I want you to know that most people don't think we're being salesy because they aren't seeing what we see. They don't see that we posted once in our challenge group and once on our personal page and once on our business page, and hey, we've posted 3 invites this week. I guarantee you they aren't seeing all those posts. So what feels like overkill and 10x mentality to us, like we're going to overwhelm somebody, isn't what they're seeing on their side of it. So get out there and have the mentality that you want everybody on your team to see your post at least 7 times. And know that if you post it 7 times, they might only see it once or twice. So you have to post more often. And that's really the difference between the people in this group that are killing Success Club every month and those that aren't. It's more contacts and more engagement. Let me give you a hint. One of the biggest ways to make sure they see your challenge group invite post is if you have had a personal message sent back and forth between the two of you. Facebook prizes those personal messages. The higher the algorithm goes is because they see that there's a personal relationship. So if you send a message and they answer, it is 10 times more likely that they are going to also see your challenge group invite that you post the next time. That is why personal messages, even if they aren't about Beachbody, are so absolutely critical to this business. So get out there and let's invite and let's send people the message that we are open for business and we want to work with them. Let's go, guys.